What's up, MVP? You've got Johnny Brento here with your exclusive tour of the historic Albemarle Opera House. This place predates theaters, cinema in general, and historically speaking, Thomas Edison's moving pictures machine may have made a stop here. So a very historic location indeed. We're just going to show you around a bit. Now, as you can probably hear, the acoustics in this place are pretty awesome. This would have been the general seating area on the first level. This is actually an upstairs location, so there's 2 levels of seating, even upstairs. Back in I guess the early 1900s, they built everything really big, as you can see. Todd, just give him a pan. Pretty awesome. Now it looks like these metal poles were added at some point to prevent the ceiling from caving in. You can apparently still has the original roof, and this is the original flat ceiling. Now, as you can see, there were only short people back in the day, so the ceilings are very, very short. It's a pretty awesome original ceiling here. But apparently these windows are really expensive to recreate today. They had to have the original ones restored, I believe. Here we can see the crawl space. There's actually another 10 feet or so. We're up in the balcony, the second story on the second story. The Opera House is in the second story of a very large building. And you can see there's actually another 10 or 12 feet of space right there. You know, back in the day, wood was apparently free and they gave it away milled, so you could put all kinds of wood into everything you had. Nice curved banister. It's pretty amazing to see this hanging on after this long. Looks like nail slats with a little bit of like some sort of plaster, but apparently back in the early 1900s, masons were not aware that using sand from the ocean caused deterioration in their concrete, so a lot of things just fell down with time. Now, in addition to being an opera house, this facility also served as a theater. The Alameda Theater, I believe it was. I'll have to check the dates for you and post that along with the video, but in addition to the theater and the opera house right here, we have 2 dressing rooms, a segregated set of waiting rooms, which at one point or another also served as a beauty shop, second floor offices, and an optometrist office. We'll take you on a peek at those right now.
Uh-huh.
Now, as fate would have it, we came here on a very dark and gloomy day. There is no lighting remaining. All the electrical stuff is, long since been gnawed through by rats or just deteriorated away. So it's going to be a little bit dark. I'm going to try to light it up with my iPhone here as best I can. New note here. Get it all nice and bright as possible. Follow me in here. This is going to be the segregated waiting room right here. We'll show you a little bit of history. There's not much light coming from that, I guess. Looks like maybe a waiting room for the optometrist office right here. And you can see the original, looks like lead paint on the walls. Check out the ancient fuse box right here. It's pretty incredible. I want to get out of your light for that as much as possible. So one of the owners of the building, Mr. Gene Snars, was telling me that
This looks
sort of set up the doctor's office for the Halloween walkthrough.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a combination of the old and the new here, but you can just check out these walls so they don't make them like this anymore. More modern window right here. It looks like roof access right here. I guess we can peek out of it. Probably shouldn't. The mold bedding looks like. So just big, large dressing rooms on each side. There's a sink over there, I guess, for makeup and whatnot. Look at the ceiling. Get a shot of that. That's a more intact version of the roof that I guess was on the whole interior. Pretty amazing stuff. Well, that's about it until the next Mutantville Productions film is shot here, which we haven't dreamed up or imagined yet, but hopefully we'll get some sort of awesome location like this that makes it look like we've got lots of money involved. For the time being, that's the end of the tour, though, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, for news on Mutantville Productions, check out mutantville.com. And we'll close out with a nice big pan of the whole place here, so you see the view from the stage. There you have it, folks. Historic Albemarle Opera House.